Hi! I know it's been a while since my last video. I'm sorry, but I have a really good excuse. I was in New York and I had a lot of fun, but I couldn't film. So, sorry, but I'm back and I watched Dumbo, which was really sad, but I recovered, kind of. Yeah, it is actually considered the saddest film in Disney history. So there's that. I survived that. I watched it. And we're going to talk about it. So I don't have any Dumbo merchandise or anything with Dumbo on it. But I did wear my cute little elephant choker. So I do like elephants and they're really cute. But it was kind of a weird coincidence. We went to Disneyland a few days ago and we played games on the boardwalk at TCA, and the game card that you put your money on and use to play games was Dumbo. I was like, it was meant to be. Can y'all see that? It's a little blurry, but it's okay. I was like, okay, cool. I'll use that for my video. So now I have my little game card with Dumbo on it, and it worked out perfectly. So that's all I have as far as Dumbo goes. This film was released October 31st in 1941. It had the smallest budget of $950,000. Still a lot of money to me. But it had the smallest budget because of Pinocchio and Fantasia not doing so well. Originally, Walt was very uninterested in doing this story, and a couple of guys that worked at the studio decided to write little installments of the story and leave it on Walt's desk every morning, and eventually Walt couldn't handle not knowing what happened next and came running in and was like, what happens next? We're making this movie. And it just so happened, once it was done, supposedly it was Walt's favorite movie that his studio made. For good reason. It is a really good movie, despite it being so sad and so heartbreaking. But it is very well done, and the animation is beautiful. The colors are awesome. So I can see why it was his favorite, and why it might be your favorite too. This was the first and one of very few animated films set in America. So I thought that was kind of cool. It was also the first to be released onto video cassette. Those things that we don't use anymore. It was the first one to be released in 1981. So just kind of my thoughts on it, watching it. First of all, it opens up, pretty much, I mean, not right away, but one of the first scenes is all the babies being delivered, and literally being delivered by storks. And they're just all so cute, and all the mamas getting their babies, all the animals, they're just so cute. But of course then you see Mrs. Jumbo not receive her baby, and she's very heartbroken by that, but it's just because the stork's a little late delivering Dumbo. Speaking of Mrs. Jumbo, I found this kind of interesting. She actually only speaks once in the movie, and that is to name her baby, which is actually Jumbo Jr. And he gets his nickname, Dumbo, because of mean old elephants. They see his very large ears when they pop out, and they just start making fun of him and give him the nickname Dumbo. And Dumbo is actually the only protagonist that doesn't speak in the film. He has no lines, he is not a speaking part, but he's the main character. So I thought that was really cool too. Getting into the sadness. This movie gets really dark. The whole scene when Mrs. Jumbo gets basically ripped apart from Dumbo is just so heartbreaking. I'm getting all teary-eyed and emotional thinking about it. If you don't remember, basically the humans that come in and watch, or to the circus to see these animals, are not being so nice to Dumbo, and Mrs. Jumbo doesn't like that because what mother wants their kid to be picked on? So she starts to kind of lose it. She had every right. And the people in charge of the circus basically take her away and lock her up in solitary confinement, and basically say, oh, she's a mad elephant and she's crazy and she's dangerous and everything, when in reality she was just protecting her little one. And it's so sad, and Dumbo's just sitting there crying, and that's when you actually are introduced to Timothy the mouse, which is a pretty cool character that helps Dumbo out throughout the entire movie. And then the whole scene when Dumbo kind of reunites with his mother, Timothy leads him over to where she's being kept, and she rocks him with her trunk, and it is just so it's words cannot describe the emotions felt while watching that. Anyways, I'm gonna go cry now. Even though it's considered the saddest movie, and I agree, at least there's a happy ending. Spoiler alert, Dumbo reunites with his mother. It's just really cute, so that was really touching too, to be able to see, like, okay, they're reunited, everything's good, he's accepted his giant ears and is using them to fly and just do great things. So I would give this, just me personally, even though I enjoyed it, I'd probably give it about 3 mouse ears. Just because it's not one of my top Disney favorites, and that's why. That's it. That's the only reason. But it is still really well done. It's a really amazing film. That is all I have to say on Dumbo. So that's my thoughts, some fun little facts. Yeah, if you liked this video, obviously like it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like this video, sorry. Let me know what you think about Dumbo. Tell me your thoughts. Let me know if you cried your eyes out like I did. Yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Thanks for watching all my other videos. If you haven't watched the other videos, please do. I think they're good. And those are all probably on the side somewhere, or I can put a link below. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll put a link below to maybe 1 or 2. Maybe the last one, which was Fantasia, so you can go watch that. In the meantime, have a wonderful, magical Disney days, and watch out for the next video, which will be Bambi. I'm on a roll with all these sad ones. So yeah, Bambi will be next. Keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Mwah!